iPhone SE 4 release time frame hinted by Apple Supplier, as mass production of front camera module is set to begin next month. Apple's iPhone SE 4 is shaping up to be a decent device compared to the latest flagships, based on prior reports from various sources. The company aims to sell the device for a price tag set below $500, which will not only be an amazing feat for the company but a great deal for users who still want the best from the company but at a price that is lower than all budget smartphones in the competition. It is now reported that LG Tech will start producing camera modules for the iPhone SE 4 next month, hinting at an early launch next year. iPhone SE could launch early next year, possibly in the spring. As indicated by the Supplier's camera module production timeline, the iPhone SE 4 is expected to take design cues from the iPhone 14, which has a small notch on the front, and the internals from the iPhone 16. While the notch design is quite old, it will allow the company to keep the device's price at bay. LG Tech will provide the front camera of the iPhone SE 4, and mass production of the component is reported to begin in December, according to the economic newspaper Asia News of Korea. The Supplier is currently testing the camera module, which is slated to be in its final stage before moving to the mass production phase. The news outlet mentions that LG Tech typically supplies camera modules almost 3 months before the devices go on sale, indicating the device's early release time frame. It was previously reported that Apple will announce the device in the spring of 2025. Which stretches from March to June. We suspect that the company will host its spring event in April, where it will see fit to announce the new M4 MacBook Air models and possibly an upgraded entry-level iPad. However, it remains to be seen if the company will upgrade the iPad Pro lineup with an M5 chip, as the SoC was previously rumored to arrive earlier than expected. However, we also expect the company to upgrade the iPad Air lineup with an M3 chip, making it the only iPad with the third generation of Apple Silicon on board. Ming-Chi Kuo, a prominent industry analyst, claims that Apple aims to sell millions of units of the iPhone SE 4, potentially around 8.6 million units through the first quarter of 2025. Other than the external design, the iPhone SE 4 is expected to feature a 6.1-inch OLED display, which is a mighty upgrade for the SE lineup, as older models come with an LCD panel. The device will have a single camera on the back, possibly resembling the iPad mini and Air in terms of appearance. As for performance, the device could be powered by the company's last year's A17 Pro chip, but we suspect that the company will use the same A18 chip as the standard iPhone 16 models. Other than the chip powering the device, Apple also ensures that the iPhone SE 4 is Apple Intelligence ready with 8 GB of RAM. Lastly, one of the biggest changes to come next year is the company's in-house 5G modem, which could make its way to at least one model of the iPhone 17. The iPhone SE 4 could be the perfect budget iPhone for many users, with a decent display and a solid user experience. We still have a solid amount of time left for the release, which means that more details on the device could follow. Do you think the iPhone SE 4 will be a worthy upgrade over the current iPhone 16?